Hey guys, I'm back again with another My Hero Academia reaction video. We've got episode 66. Last episode was pretty nuts. Overhaul was bonkers. And Midoriya went to go start training with Sir Nighteye, All Might's previous sidekick. I'm actually really excited to get into this next episode. I've even got my Deku shirt on. So let's just jump right in.
Hero Work Studies. Experience-oriented off-campus programs that allow students in the Hero course who have provisional licenses to work with pros at their agencies. Now that I have my provisional license, things will be different than they were in my previous internship when I fought against Hero Killer Stain. I'll be able to use my work under the guidance of a pro, and I can even be dispatched to fight villains and help out at disaster areas.
I like the idea behind it, and I liked his motivation.
My work study goes well. I could be invited by the hero I work with to be their sidekick.
I get it. He's supposed to be easily be able to drop
scouted by famous pro heroes who are always on the lookout for new talent. Encouraged by Mirio Togata, a member of UA's Big Three, I decided to try my luck with the agency of All Might's former sidekick, Sir Nighteye. But getting in won't be easy.
If you want to be acknowledged by him, here's a little tip. You need to do one important thing at this meeting. Make him laugh. Then he'll totally approve of you.
He wants to laugh. I can do that. In order to become the #1 hero, I'm Izuku Midoriya!
What is this, boy? Are you ridiculing All Might?
No. He's not funny.
The nerve. What are you doing with your face? Is this a joke to you?
No, I guess not.
You attempted this blasphemous excuse of an impression on All Might's former sidekick? All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all, you fool. In his early days, his crow's feet were 0.6 centimeters long. From the Silver Age on, they were 0.8. These days, even unlicensed merchandise manages to have the correct wrinkles in the correct era. You don't even know that much?
Every corner of his office is filled with All Might gear. The 10th anniversary poster that was never on sale for the public.
So he's an All Might fanboy?
There's no other way to put it. This man is definitely a serious All Might fanboy.
I don't care for this one bit. You can see yourself out.
Not gonna lie, didn't see this coming. He was so serious. I thought he was just gonna be mad at Midoriya for disrespecting his partner. No, he's just not a big enough fan apparently for him.
Are you not aware of it, sir?
Help me! Anyone!
A middle schooler whose quirk allowed him to change the properties of water was drowning in a river. But All Might stepped in and saved him.
But I can't swim!
It's fine now. Do you know why? Because I am here.
The drowning kid panicked and accidentally turned the river into vinegar, which obviously ended up getting in All Might's eyes. His face looked slightly different from normal after.
Dang the stings.
That smile, those narrowed eyes, that's the look I chose to impersonate earlier.
I know this rescue. Although it took place before I teamed up with him. My skin feels 10 years younger.
That's it! It was the perfect one-liner!
Now I see. You were just testing me.
What? Oh no! It's just that since All Might is a teacher at my school, I never really get a chance to geek out about him. Right! And that made All Might's
look at
actions
Mirio
work
being
carry
the
even
gentleman.
more weight, I bet.
Mirio? Who's that? He's loud.
An underclassman at my school. He totally failed to make Sir laugh, like massively. But I gotta say, I think he's still making a good first impression.
The fanboy.
Interesting. You want to do a work study here because you think that doing so will make you stronger.
Yes, sir! Please let me!
We'd need to draw up a contract.
Of course, yes! I brought one!
You will not interrupt me while I'm speaking to you.
Sorry, sir!
Once I stamp this document, you'll officially be contracted with my agency for a work study.
Yes, sir!
You have to understand that this will be nothing.
I don't know. Night Eye's he's kind of in the middle for me. Like, he seems like a giant joker, but he also seems super serious. Like I don't know what to think about him.
4 months and will be paid wages.
Ugh.
However, your academic responsibilities will likely suffer due to absences you'll rack up, which means your classmates will pull ahead of you.
I understand that, but if I worry about what everyone else is doing, I'll never be number one.
4 months. I mean, with pay.
I think you missed.
Because I am not approving this.
What?
I
do that on
understand
purpose?
how working here would be beneficial to you, but what benefit would you bring to my agency? This office currently runs smoothly with 2 sidekicks and 1 work-study student already under my employ. So why would I add you on? How can you contribute to society? How can you be useful to others? In order to be acknowledged, you must be able to answer those questions unequivocally. All Might showed his worth using power and humor. He gave hope to those who lived in fear of criminals. That's why the people were happy to acknowledge him.
That's
Right.
actually a pretty
I need to
serious
find out
line.
how I can help the world.
It's time to show me what you would bring to the table. Using actions, not words. 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to try and take this seal from me. If you want to work as a hero under my guidance, then stamp that contract yourself.
Wait, what?
I'm saying that even though you don't appear to possess a single ounce of humor in your body, I'm still giving you a chance.
He's like Kakashi.
2 of you, go wait outside.
Sir,
Like
yes,
personality-wise, that's
Yes,
who he
sir.
reminds me of. Like I know Aizawa's the Kakashi of My Hero, but
So,
I'll take no offensive measures during
like I feel like I'm watching the bell test.
attack me in any manner you desire. Don't concern yourself with what happens to the room. Just come and get it.
Night-Eye's quirk is... No, it's no time to strategize. I've just got to get that seal. I'll forge my own path to the #1 spot. One for all. Full
Go, Midoriya, go!
An approach from the front, but it's merely a feint and a failed grab. And then another jump attack to no avail. I can see everything.
I knew it. Still, maybe if I just keep trying moves.
I mean, Midoriya is super fast.
Is that all you've got? I thought you were attempting to show me your usefulness. This is a waste of time.
He's really stringing that kid along.
I know, right? I can tell from the noises coming out of the office that Sir is being serious. Is he really not going to accept Midoriya?
1 minute passes. He backs up briefly and appears nervous, finally understanding that he can't overcome my foresight.
Sir Nighteye, his quirk, foresight. After touching someone and locking eyes with them, he has the power for the next hour to see the choices that person will make. It's like he knows their every move.
The activation requirements are secret.
It doesn't matter how many different moves I try. He's one
So
step
nobody knows
ahead.
about his quirk.
There's gotta be a way to slip past his
How he
quirk.
activates it, but he already set it up.
I had high expectations.
Alright. That's scary. That's like Aizen level scary. For any of my Bleach fans out there, that's how it feels like when Aizen activates Kokusuigetsu. It's like there's nothing you could do about it because he already knows everything. Ooh. I like this guy. I like him a lot.
You have the power to become a symbol, but you're mediocre. Meanwhile, villains everywhere are getting restless and gloom is creeping closer. A pity. All Might chose wrong after all. Mirio should have inherited the power.
What are you talking about? Chose wrong after all.
Don't get me
He
wrong,
knows about
I
One
do
for All.
love and respect All Might. But I don't understand why he chose you. How can you succeed him?
I guess I never really thought about it. But of course there were candidates before me. Which means Togeda was in the running to inherit One for All. Does he know that? How did Nighteye and All Might choose him? Or does All Might even know about any of this? And if so, why didn't he tell me before?
You think you have time to stand there frozen? Or are you just getting tired, running out of ideas? I was honestly a bit curious when Mirio told me he was going to bring you here to introduce you. But it turns out it was a waste of time. There is a candidate who is far worthier of inheriting One for All than you. As such, I cannot acknowledge you.
Go beyond! So he can't react even if he can foresee my movements! I can't just let him reject me now! Not after everything All Might and I have been through! He chose me! He wanted me to have his power! I'm going to take that stamp from you! I swear, I will make you acknowledge me! Night-Eye's quirk, foresight, lets him see into the future. But the question is, how far into the future? My best bet is to make a ton of different moves as quickly as I can so he won't have any time to think.
There is a candidate who is far worthier of inheriting One for All than you.
If I leave now, it's like admitting he was right!
Gran Torino style. But you're a mere shadow of the original. For the next hour, provided the conditions are met, I can see what you'll do.
I was just thinking his moves look like Gran Torino's.
In case you're interested,
What the
2 minutes
hell?
from now you'll be slumped on the floor with neither the seal nor the contract. You've looked unsure since this trial began, but All Might certainly must have taught you better than that. Fear and indecision are luxuries a top-tier hero cannot afford. Someone who understands that will always act with vision and purpose. You must have been told this
This guy is
countless times.
bonkers.
But now, when your training's being put to the test, you choke. You said you would make me acknowledge you, but the more I see, the more convinced I become that you will ultimately fail.
He said I can do it!
Who said that? One of your little friends?
The greatest hero the world has ever seen! Sorry! But you did to worry about the room, right? What he said about his power.
For the next hour, provided the conditions are met, I can see
Midoriya,
what you'll do.
the way they wrote Midoriya, the way they animated him, even his voice acting, they know how to get to do that next level of
What I'll
hype.
do wherever I go. Why did he word it that way? What exactly is Night-Eye seeing? Everything that's going to happen? Or only the actions of a specific target? Me? Time to test my theory! I'll scatter objects at random. If I'm his sole target, then his foresight won't be able to reach them. Night-Eye, I'm not giving up now! Or ever! Whether you like it or not, I am All Might's successor!
That doesn't alter what I see.
Not yet! I'm not done.
It's over.
No, it's not!
3 minutes have passed.
What?
You're All Might's chosen successor? It beggars belief. You devised only a single plan and it failed spectacularly, leaving you worn out.
I didn't botch this test because I'm tired.
Then what happened?
I realized I was about to step on the poster for All Might's 10th anniversary as a hero. The one that was never for sale.
Don't tell me. He was in constant motion, jumping as Gran Torino would. And yet he still managed to avoid every image of All Might in the room? Even emotionally off balance from my provocations, he formulated a strategy to defeat me and remained aware of his surroundings.
And cue our well-timed return.
You're done, right, sir? That loud bang at the end sounded pretty final.
I'll take the boy, Mirio.
That's awesome! What? I don't understand. I didn't do either of the things you asked me
These two.
to.
I told you to take the seal
These
from
two,
me and stamp
man.
the contract yourself, but I didn't say you'd be rejected if you failed.
Yeah, but...
Congrats, Midoriya, you pulled it off. So, he made you laugh after all.
I had already decided I would take you on when I heard you were coming.
Again, Kakashi.
I also knew that you weren't entirely lacking in skill and intellect, but I still wanted to see it for myself. The symbol of peace is gone, and the people are looking not for a dim light, but a dazzling one. You'll work here alongside professionals, and you will see. Regardless of All Might's mandate, you're not worthy of his power.
One for All can only be transferred through the will of its current user. He's taking me on to make me give up. I'm All Might's chosen successor, But Sir Nighteye doesn't accept that. He believes that Togeda should have been selected instead. It makes for an unsettling dynamic. But even so, I look forward to working with you!
You
That's
found
scary.
an agency for your work study? Congratulations, Deku! That's awesome!
Indeed. Well done, Midoriya.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. You're an example to us all.
I don't know how the rest of us are supposed to compete, though.
Man,
Yeah,
those
you'll be
cars are
working at
gross
Sir
still.
Nightheye's agency. That's seriously amazing.
And I hear Togeda recommended you.
Pretty impressive, man.
Yeah, I guess. Except, the only reason he even took me on was to convince me to give up one for all.
The distance between us just keeps getting wider.
That's crazy.
We've got to catch up, and soon.
I wish I had a place picked out. The school said...
Oh, that's so weird seeing Bakugo
So
and,
his
and
agency was a
Todoroki
no-go.
agree on
I
something.
know what you mean. I wanted to go to Selkies, but that's out too.
Yeah, so is Fourth Kind. He doesn't even accept students for work studies.
The teachers sure aren't making it easy for us, are they?
Thanks to all these requirements, a ton of agencies are ruled out right off the bat.
Only pros who are the real deal will take on rookies like you guys, knowing the risks involved. Tokoyami, looks like you've got an offer from one of them. Hawks has invited you to work with him in Kyushu.
No way!
Dude, he's the #3 hero. That's awesome.
Whoa, good job.
Well, what do you say?
I don't know squat about this guy.
I respectfully accept.
A friend of mine told me a couple things
I'll
about
make sure
him,
you
but
get the relevant paperwork
overall, I don't
later.
know anything about Hawks.
Just let me know when you're expected in Kyushu. I can sign off on your absences.
Congrats, Tokoyami. You psyched?
I am grateful, of course. We've really got to catch up.
Would you stop saying that?
Also, Kirishima, apparently Amajiki from the Big Three wants to talk to you about something.
He wants me?
Uraraka and Asui, you've got your own Big Three summons from Hado. You can track him down sometime tomorrow or whatever. That's all for now.
Hamajiki? That's crazy. I wonder what he wants.
Considering the timing, it could be about the work-study program.
No way! That'd be too good to be true, right?
I have to wait until tomorrow? Nope. I'm going over to the third year's dorm right now.
I don't think I can wait either. Let's go with them.
Yeah!
Today we will be doing...
Oh, we finally get to see Mirio's costume.
We'll split up into 2 teams. I'll be with Bubble Girl, and Mirio, you're with Midoriya.
Surveillance?
Nighteye Agency is currently working on a secret investigation.
Shie Hasaikai is a small organized crime syndicate. That's Kai Chisaki. As the young head of the group, he's its second in command. And he's been behaving strangely lately. That plague mask is his trademark.
Creepy. I thought there wasn't much trouble with organized crime these days, since the police know who they are and monitor their movements.
It's been that way since the big groups broke up. But we do know he made contact with the League of Villains recently.
The League of Villains?
Unfortunately, we don't
Ed
have
murdered
solid
one of
proof
them.
linking him to anything criminal yet. Hasaikai operates in a legal gray area that's close to Black, but we can't treat them like villains. Our objective is to tail them and find out what they're up to. Be careful not to arouse any suspicion.
Yes, sir!
Oh, it's over. Oh, we got an after credit scene, guys.
Someone! Anyone! Please!
Oh, I'm sorry. You really took a tumble there. Are you okay? Can I help you up? Why is she trembling like that?
You should be more careful. We don't want to cause trouble for the heroes.
And just like that, my work study
Let's go home, Mary.
had begun.
Oh my god. Oh, that's just not fair. You can't end an episode like that. Oh, I hate shonen anime so much. Oh man. Well, that was a fun episode. Not a whole lot happened. Night-Eye's apparently, broken because he basically got, the Sharingan and all that happy horse stuff. But to run into it, I didn't expect Midori to run into Overhaul and Eri that fast. I know a little bit about Eri too. But I can't wait for the next episode. Why is it gotta be a week away? Well, either way, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you next week for the next one. Please drop a like, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.